there is a creator claim who created.
Which God?
There is only one God. It's not about which.
Which one? I mean,
The one God that is the creator of the universe, self-sufficient, independent, absolute, sovereign, almighty, and not like anything of the creation. That God.
so I can only tell you what I know. In terms of what I believe, I can't tell you that because it's not something I really do.
But you do know, I've just claimed it would come from God. So you have now in your knowledge that there is a creator claim who created.
Which God?
There is only one God. It's not about which.
Which one? I mean,
The one God that is the creator of the universe, self-sufficient, independent, absolute, sovereign, almighty, and not like anything of the creation. That God.
yeah?
Yeah.
I'm sure. But yeah, with me, I really don't know. I really don't know, my brother.
How
I mean, you've told me, but I really don't know.
how would you now affirm with conviction that that is the case?
I don't need to because you're the one that's making the claim that it's coming from God. I really told you that I don't know.
Do you know you exist?
Do I know I exist? I'm here.
Okay. So, if you exist, what's the cause of your existence?
My mother and my father. Having
Okay.
sex.
And we go back all the way.
Having sex.
All the way. We go back all the way. Yeah, all the way.
Yeah. Their mothers.
What's the origin of matter?
Of?
Origin of matter.
I don't know. I'm not really into science like that.
There must be an origin.
There must be, but I'm telling you, I don't know.
Yeah, but that's not good enough to say, I don't know, I don't care, but that doesn't
I
really...
never said I don't care. I just don't know. I just don't have the
Right.
knowledge to.
Okay, so how can we know?
How can we know? Then we have to study.
Okay, so people have studied, whether they're philosophers and scientists.
People have.
And,
I haven't.
okay,
So it's either I take their word or I do it for myself.
do it yourself.
Yeah, because I don't trust people. People are really,
Do it yourself then, do it yourself. To give you an example of, do you imagine that in the past there could be absolute nothingness at one point? Absence of everything? Or there was always something?
Do I imagine?
Can you imagine there was one point there was absolute nothingness, or does it make sense to you that there has to be always something? Always something in existence.
I take both positions. So I can imagine that, yeah, there was totally nothing and
So if there was totally nothing, how does something arise from total nothingness?
I would love to know as well.
No, you make an assertion of a possibility.
No, you just said I could imagine and that's
Okay,
what I'm doing. Yeah.
is that coherent to take that position? Is that sensible? Is that reasonable? Is that rational?
I mean, when you're imagining anything, it doesn't need to be
So
right.
now let's see whether it is a rational possibility. It's a possibility. Either because we are here, there is in the past was absolute nothingness and then something came from it, or there was always something. We have two contrasting positions. Which one makes sense?
Oh yeah, that there was something.
There was always something.
Yeah. I mean, that one makes more sense. Yeah.
The other one cannot make any sense at all because absolute nothingness results in absolute nothingness. You can't get something out of it.
Love, Baba. You always loved it.
If there was always something, think about it. Always something means there's no beginning to this something. There is something there that has no beginning. And that thing gave rise to us.
I know, but
That thing gave rise to us in this differentiation that we are in. In this differentiation that we are in. So for example, you could have been a little bit taller, a little bit shorter, a little bit bulky in your muscles, right? Yeah? Because you are the way you are, that means a decision making has taken place. That thing which always exists as a decision making capability, has energy or power. So we already know about something which is unlike anything that we can imagine, which are contingent, dependent, and finite. That thing will be self-sufficient, because otherwise the question would be, who gave knowledge or power to this thing? Let's call this thing originator. Either the originator is necessary and self-sufficient, or it's not, or it is not. If it's not, then something else is self-sufficient. You can go back ad infinitum in this regress, or you say there has to be something at the end, there's no before, there's no cause prior to it. That thing itself is self-sufficient. That makes sense. So if this thing is self-sufficient and necessary, possessor of will. He's saying he doesn't want to be recorded. Thank you. If that thing